Penguin has dreams, big ones. He wants to work out, read more, maybe even start a YouTube channel about fish. He imagines himself lifting dumbbells, flipping through pages of a huge book, and editing videos where fish do funny things. But every night he says, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow comes, and he does nothing. He scrolls, naps, and waits. The dreams just sit there, like old trophies on a shelf. And tomorrow never comes, until he finds one weird rule, the 2-minute rule. It's very simple, but simple ideas like this can be very powerful. They can help you get moving when your brain says, no. What it is. The 2-minute rule is easy. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. For bigger goals, just make the first 2 minutes very easy. Instead of saying, "I'll work out for an hour," Penguin says, "I'll do 1 push-up." It's small, not scary, very easy to do, but it's enough to start moving. Instead of saying, "I'll read for 30 minutes," he says, "I'll read 1 page." 1 page, done. Already a win, already progress, already momentum building. Instead of saying, "I'll edit a whole video," he says, "I'll just open the project." Opening the project is tiny, but once it's open, Penguin often edits a clip, trims a scene, or fixes the sound. One small start turns into real work. Once you start, your brain thinks, well, I'm already here. And that's when the magic happens. You keep going. That 1 push-up leads to 5. That 1 page leads to 10. One tiny start builds momentum. Why it works. Your brain loves finishing things. Every time you do a small task, you get a tiny hit of happiness. That little win says, hey, this feels good. Let's do more. 1 push-up turns into 10. 1 page turns into a chapter. 1 small start turns into momentum. It's not about doing a lot. It's about making starting easy. Starting is the hardest part. Once you start, your brain wants to keep going. The beauty is in the simplicity. Your brain doesn't overthink. It doesn't panic. It just reacts to finishing a task. 2 minutes of action starts a loop of rewards. Before you know it, you're moving, reading, learning, or creating, without needing big motivation. The science habits don't form from motivation. They form from repetition. Every time Penguin does a small thing, his brain makes a new pathway. Do it often enough, and the brain says, okay, I'll make this automatic. It's like making a path through a thick jungle. The first step is hard. The second step is easier. Soon, there's a clear path you can walk without thinking. Even tiny actions matter. Want to exercise? Stretch for 2 minutes. Want to clean? Start with 1 corner. Want to meditate? 2 minutes of breathing. These tiny starts teach your brain that starting isn't scary, that starting is easy. Over time, the brain changes. A habit that felt impossible now feels normal. You don't need huge motivation. You just need the first step. 2 minutes. Why? It matters. After a week of using the 2-minute rule, Penguin notices changes. He's reading more, moving more, and wasting less time. The tasks that seemed too hard before now feel easy. He's no longer waiting for motivation. He's training it. Motivation isn't magic. It's like a muscle you can grow. When your brain says, it's too much, just whisper back, 2 minutes. 2 minutes is enough to start. That's how you beat procrastination. 1 small start at a time. Small wins add up. 1 push-up today, 1 page today, 1 clip edited today. A week later, Penguin sees he did way more than he thought. He didn't need perfect timing. He only needed to start. The magic of the 2-minute rule isn't that it gets everything done immediately. It's that it rewires your brain to stop overthinking starting. It turns I can't into I can do 2 minutes. And from there, everything else comes easier. The 2-minute rule doesn't just build habits, it rewires your brain. So, if you want to change your life, start with something small. And hey, Subscribing only takes 2 minutes too. Stay fishy.